Before I start this video, I would like to let you know that you as an international student will receive your study permit at the first point of entry on arrival to Canada, even though you're going to have a connecting flight to the city or province where you'll be staying. If, for example, you arrive at the Pearson International Airport in Toronto, there you will have to submit all of your documents so you can get your study permit before you can take connecting flights to Calgary, to Ontario, to New Brunswick, or whatever community you will be studying. Documents you will need to submit at the point of entry includes your international passport, proof of funds that will support your stay here in Canada, a letter of introduction from the IRCC which they already sent to you in your account, proof of acceptance from a DLI. I explained to you the other day, like a DLI is a designated learning institution, right? So you need to get an acceptance letter from them. Also, you need a proof of the school fees paid. So you need an invoice or a receipt to show the amount of school fees you have paid to your school. And if you will be studying in Quebec, you'll be needing a Quebec acceptance certificate to show them at the point of entry. So now we can go into today's video. Mistakes to avoid by international students when they come into Canada.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get...
Hi Diamonds, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about the mistakes that international students make when they come into Canada. Okay, and so I'm making this video with respect to the people who will be coming into Canada for winter 2024, and that is like a month away from here. Like, we are basically into November ending, and next month is December, and January, first week of January, we are going to be having new students in Canada. Majority of them will be coming in the month of December. So I need to get you prepared before you start coming from wherever you're coming from, Nigeria or whatever part of the world that you are coming. So the first mistakes that we do, we will start from the school. When you are coming to school here in Canada, kindly ensure that you are ready to study. Yes, ensure that you are ready to study. It is not a nice thing that you pay all those tuition fees and then you come into Canada and at the end of the day, you abandon your studies and just you jump from your education because you want to work. So please face your studies, because actually you're going to get better jobs, at the end of your education. If you're coming to Canada to study, please ensure you are computer literate. Learning computer literacy is very, very cheap back home in Nigeria and other parts of the world, because 85% of the assignments you'll be given in school is going to be done through computer. So you have to be computer literate. I remember in my first semester and in my second semester, we did a lot of presentation. The presentations were mostly on PowerPoint. I actually did not know how to use PowerPoint when I was back home in Nigeria or when I was in Dubai. I learned my PowerPoint here. So you should learn how to use the Microsoft Word. You should know how to use the PowerPoint. You should know how to use the Excel. You should know how to use Canvas. You should just learn how to be computer literate. Every of these things is going to help you in your assignments, in your exams, in your quiz, and in your basic communications with people. Okay? Also, while you are in school, please, if you come to Canada, don't go and form big boy and big girl and you say you want to stay your own. You don't want to mingle. You must learn to mingle. Learn to mingle with the fellow people from your country and also interact with people from other countries. In fact, when you come into a school in Canada, there's something we call WhatsApp group for each country. I, as a Nigerian, we have a WhatsApp group for Nigerians in my class. We have another WhatsApp group for the Nigerians that are in my school, and then we have another WhatsApp group again for all the Nigerians that are here in New Brunswick. So avail yourself all of this WhatsApp group, because they are very, very informative and they are full of resources and information that will make life easy for you. Okay, so let's talk about the second one. The second one I want to talk about is accommodation. When you're coming into Canada here to school, you don't need to spend a lot on accommodation. Okay, so if you are coming here alone as a single international student, be it a boy or a girl, single or married, as long as you're coming alone, my advice to you is just to go for a shared apartment. How can you get to a shared apartment? It's very easy. Facebook Marketplace. Okay, Facebook Marketplace is accessible from anywhere you are in the world. Go to Facebook Marketplace and get an accommodation. If they insist that you have to make payment for it and you are not comfortable making payments while you have not arrived in Canada, then you are good to go and pay for an Airbnb where you can stay for 24 hours or 48 hours, and then you switch to the shared apartment when you land and you see the person face to face, and then you make payment. Upon making payment and you enter a shared apartment, please do not do combined property sharing with anyone. No. You can imagine if you and somebody combine money to buy table, combine money to buy chair, combine money to buy television. If you decide to pack out tomorrow, how are you guys going to share the television? So if you're in a shared apartment and they say we need to combine money to buy properties, tell them I agree, no problem. You buy television, I will buy the sofa, and you buy this one. Everybody should buy different items so that when it is time for you guys to separate because you want to get a bigger apartment for your family or for yourself, then you can easily pick what belongs to you and then leave. Please, if you're very allergic to cold and cold they affect you well, stay away from the basement. Do not get any apartment in the basement because the basement can be so cold. So please note that down. But if you go ahead to get an apartment in the basement, ensure you buy a small portable heater. Okay, this heater right here is I have 2 pieces of this heater, so I have them in each of my bedroom just in case the heater in my room doesn't bring out the kind of heat that I want. So I have them to provide more heat for me. Please note, I am not staying in the basement. I'm staying in the first floor of a 2-apartment building. But my kids are not used to cold, so I need to protect them because I do not want them to be very cold. In Canada, for you to stay healthy, for you to think well, sleep well, and plan well, you need to stay in an environment that is cool and good on you. You don't need to stay in a very cold place. The second mistake that most international students here in Canada do make is all about work, and I wouldn't want you to fall into this kind of mistake as well. So that's why I'm making this video. So I want you to know that as an international student, you are entitled to work only 20 hours in a week, except for some exceptions, me, Diamonds Nation. If you applied for your visa and it was approved on or before October 2022, then you are entitled to work 40 hours, which is why I'm entitled to work 40 hours and above, which is called full-time from January till date, in as much as they're saying that it would be expired by December 2023. All finger crossed, we are still looking forward, but every other person will be working 20 hours. Okay, so if you know you have not paid up your school fees and you are coming into Canada with the prospect of working for 20 hours and you want to pay your second year school fees and you want to eat, you want to pay your rent, almost impossible. I don't see that happening. So please bear it in mind. Know how much school fees you have paid, okay? Because you're only going to work 20 hours. So come with food, come with money, come with everything that you need that will make your life easy, that will not make your life miserable. Because here, you cannot go and knock on your neighbor's door and say, give me food. You're on your own. You on your own. You can only work for 20 hours in a week. Okay, number 3 on the list. I'm freezing right here now. My hands are numb. Number 3 on the list is skincare. See, immediately you change. There's something called change of environment. When you leave Nigeria, or you leave Ghana, Cameroon, Pakistan, India, and come here, automatically the weather begins to tell on you. See, when I came in here, my face began to peel. All my hands, they were peeling. My face was peeling. I was having acne. I was having rashes, blemishes everywhere. Why? Because I didn't come with my cream. I came here and I started using, I was just buying different creams. Please, whatever cream you are using in your country, bring that cream here and be using while you settle down and you look for another cream to come and use. If you are bleachy might not work here in Canada. So think and well before you come, because the weather here it's very different. The weather here is very drying, it's very harsh, and it's very cold. So I will advise you to go for a moisturizer. A moisturizer is the best thing that can happen to you here in Canada. Okay, so now we are going to talk about hair care. Okay, hair in Canada. International students working 20 hours. I mentioned this thing some time ago. If you want to make your hair here in Canada, it's not a joke. Okay, you want to do common cornrows. Cornrows is $50. You want to make a Ghana weaving, you want to make braids, you want to make extension, $150 to make every of this. Or you are a man, you want to go to the salon to have your hair cut, you have to book an appointment, you need to pay $24 for every haircut. And guess what? This hair grow in every 10 days. You need to go back. So you need to prepare yourself. If you are a male, come with your clipper so that you can make your hair by yourself. And if you are a female, come with whatever accessories or whatever resources you know you can use to make your hair easy for you, so that you'll be able to spend less and you can save for your school fees and also be able to pay your accommodations. And then finally is your medication. So if you know that back home you were using a particular type of medication and it was working for you, you have antibiotics or some cold medicine, fever medicine, headache medicine, you can also come with them, because these are some medications that do not need a doctor's prescription. But if you have a doctor's prescription or have some medications that require a doctor's prescription, make sure you come with each and every one of these, because when you come into Canada, your body might not quickly adjust to the weather, so it might and it might not affect your health, especially people who are not, like, their body is not too strong for cold. Okay, so these are medications that you have, they should just be there for emergency so that they can help you, so you don't have to spend money until you can get your Medicare card. And your Medicare card is that card that will avail you so that you can get a free treatment at the hospital. Not, it might not cover your prescription, but it will cover your consultation to see a doctor for all the whole tests and scan and x-rays in the hospital. Your Medicare card will cover all for that. But before you get that, you need something to take hold your body. You need something to, you know, calm yourself down and get better before getting this medical card. Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. If you're watching this video till this time, go ahead, subscribe, like, and share these videos with all international students who are aspiring to come into Canada next year, especially with international students who will be resuming in winter, January 2024, and will be coming into Canada next month. Please do not make these mistakes. Most of us international students made these mistakes, and I have learned from all my mistakes and from the mistakes of my friends, and I am making this video too. I will see you in the next video. Bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead